Hello, hello, hello. I'm your resident bibliophile and royal witch, Empress Celestia Libri. Welcome to today's stream, everybody. We're doing more Subnautica and hopefully making some advancements today. Gathering materials, making things, making those advancements, technology upgrades, whatever. And so that way I can eventually finish this game. Making progress. Yeah, so hopefully we can make some progress today. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I took part of the weekend to just chill. That was my Saturday. Actually, kind of yesterday too. But I also went shopping yesterday. I don't know. I didn't have a horrible weekend. So that's good. As far as the updates on the kitties, we took Orion. I took Orion to the vet again. Because it seemed like he was possibly getting worse. Because instead of just the sneezing, he was also starting to get goop in his right eye. So I made an appointment for him, took him to the vet. The vet said that he's basically got like cat herpes and it just needs time to like pass through their system and whatnot. And I got more medicine for him, a topical eye ointment, which is not great in the sense that he is a squirmer. And so even with burritoing him in a blanket, like to try to keep him from moving his arms, he is so much of a wiggler that it is still a pain trying to get that ointment on his eye. It's not great, but it is what it is. And then we discovered, so Cosmo has been one of his medications is taking like an antibiotic pill, which up until I started the churu yesterday, I was basically like force feeding him the pill, where like hold him still, open his mouth, drop the pill in, close his mouth, and then like keeping it closed and trying to make him swallow the pill. And that's kind of been a real pain. And because he'll sit there and then like just keep the pill in his mouth, even though like I'm trying to get him to swallow. And then he'll eventually, when I stop and I release his mouth, he'll try to get rid of the pill and spit it out. So I finally had my husband look up like, you know, different methods to get cats to take their medicine. And one of the suggestions was like grinding it up or cutting it like in pieces and mixing it with churu. Now, I've never given any of my cats churu before. I've never bought churu. So I'm like, okay, let's try that. So we went to the store, got some churu. I got like a package of 20 churu. And then we also got like a pill crusher grinder thing. So instead of like a pill chopper where you can like you put the pill in and it chops it in half, this one actually like grinds the pill and crushes it into a powder, So we got that stuff, and it came medicine time. So washed the thing, dried it as best I could, put the pill in, crushed it into a powder, and then I would put some of the... Hi, Cosmo. I would put some of the powder on the churu. So, you know, I open the thing of churu, I squeeze a little bit out, I put some of the pill powder on it, and he didn't want it at first. But I don't know if that's maybe because, well, he's never had churro before. He had to smell it, you know, make sure it was okay or whatever. But he finally took it, and then that worked. Then he wanted more churro, and it was just like, okay, this works. After all this time, I finally found something that works where I'm not having to fight him. It takes a while to actually, like, eventually feed him the whole pill powder via churu. But at least I'm not having to fight him to take the pill. Because apparently some animals will still, like, smell the pill on the churu or in the churu, and they still won't ingest it. He's apparently not that smart. Or the pill doesn't smell that bad. And I've done it twice now, and he's eaten it. So, yay. If I no longer have to fight him to, like, force feed the pill and try to force him to swallow, this is great. That works for me. Yeah. And he seems to be getting a little bit of his personality back as well. Which is nice. So hopefully that means he's getting better. We shall see. He's got a few more days of meds. And then we'll go from there. He's on the desk with me right now. Hi. Cosmo. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hi. Aww. I'm giving him chin scratches right now. You like that, huh? You like that, yeah. Oh, he's eating that up. You like that, yeah. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello. Hi. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Hi. He would take even more if I wanted to keep going. But anyways, we've been in here long enough. Let's start on the game. Let me just pull it up here. But yeah, he's sitting on the desk right now with me. He's not really watching, like he's facing the computer, but he's got his eyes closed. Anywho. Alright. So. I'm sorry to disturb you. Oh my goodness. You don't have to get off the desk. Sheesh. So sensitive. You can sit down. No, you don't. Whatever. Okay. So, I made a list of locations of where stuff is. So that way I know where to get certain things that I need. When I first go in, I'm going to need food. To sustain myself. I went in this morning to make a list of, like, the different recipes that I need, like different things. Excuse me, for different recipes. And there's several things in the Lost River, which is going to be interesting. Because I basically need to, if I understand what the Lost River is, that basically means that I need to basically go back down to where the disease research facility is in my prawn, like that area, that biome, is what I'm understanding to be the Lost River. So it's almost like I need to start my trek back to that location in order to get certain minerals or whatever, to be able to make certain recipes. So that's interesting. There is one ingredient, however, that I guess I've basically had access to for a while, and somehow it hasn't registered that, like, I can have this particular ingredient, which is interesting. All right, so and then okay, so that fills up my water and food. All right, so then there you are.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so basically what I want to do then is I want to go to the LifePod 19 trench. And from the research that I did, basically, the LifePod 19 trench. Where are you? 19. There we are. From my understanding of what I saw with my research, has deep shroom mushrooms that I have somehow missed getting up to this point. Let's see. I don't know if maybe it's on the other side of this hill. There we go. Okay, so there's the life pod. So basically it said life pod 19 trench. So this is life pod 19. I'm not seeing any deep shrooms, though. And if we go deeper... hello. Okay, that's like a coral. Those are like eye stalk things. Okay, unless I'm like super duper blind, I'm not seeing any deep shrooms. So. Wow, it went from 91 to 77. Jeez, what did I run into? I keep on getting scared by running into fish. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that's like eye stalk stuff. It's not deep shroom. Okay, so I feel like I've been lied to. Unless I'm just like really dumb. Okay. So we're gonna go back. Hi, hello. Welcome in. Ooh, it's so dark. Happy Monday. Hopefully. Hope you had a good weekend. Okay, my base is over here. Let's see. There we go. And then, oh, wait a minute. I need to turn the lights off. Alright. And then we need to, whoops. Don't do that. There we go. Could be better. Yeah. It's Monday.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I ever showed you guys that I made a window here in my large room, but I made a window. So, yay. Now it's not completely closed in. I also put some other like hall reinforcements on here. Instead of just the one. So there's a couple of more hall reinforcements. Oh, I also made, okay. I made the water tank thingy. Which is unpowered right now. So I have a few of the large filtered waters that are plus 50 instead of plus 30 for the disinfected. One of the 2 streamers I haven't bullied. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't. What does that mean? All right, so. Oh, I have another radio message. All right. So there's that. Ugh, I keep. Okay, we're gonna. What's this?
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
What does it mean? Oh no. You have no clue. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so another deep shroom location is the Blood Kelp Zone and the Lost River, starting at 200 to 350 meters deep. And then I need crystalline, which is like on the ground or around toxic green brine pools in the Lost River at 500 to 900 meters deep. Nickel ore, which is again in the Lost River or inactive lava zone at 550 to 900 meters deep. And then kyanite, again in the inactive lava zone. I don't know where that is. Oh no, she forgot to stop stream once. That's funny. Oh, I've seen that happen before. It's rather amusing. Especially when the people, like the viewers, just keep chatting away in there until the streamer notices. And then the Cyclops MK1 location is at a wreck at the edge of the Grand Reef biome. So where's my Cyclops? There you are. So the recipe is grayed out for me. So I keep on pressing escape instead of tab. Yikes. So I'm assuming I don't have that recipe yet. Cyclops. There's 2. Cyclops 1. Where the audio? Yeah. So that's grayed out. That means I need the recipe. So, I need to go to the floating island and go down from there and look around the edge of the entrance to the Lost River area. And see if I can find this wreck. Right now in game, my overall goal right now is collecting minerals that I need for certain recipes to be able to make those recipes, those advancements, so that way the end game is easier, because apparently for a while I've been advancing like story and whatnot without making technological advancements, and that's kind of been hurting me. So I need to fix that. So I need this. And the recipe, this recipe is at a wreck at the edge of the Grand Reef biome. Could be a fun challenge to do a minimalist run. I am by no means, even though you could technically say I am a professional streamer, because hi, hello, here I am by no means a pro gamer. Those two they're not the same. They're not synonymous with each other. So me doing a minimalist run with this, difficult. Maybe not a good idea. Oh, there I go, pressing it again. Okay. What was I? Oh. I had to remember what I was in here for. Alright, so if we look at the upgrades. Yeah, so this is the only upgrade that I have. So I need the depth upgrades. Oh my gosh, I need to stop pressing escape. Ugh. Okay. And then I need... Alright. So fill that one. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Okay. And then eat those. Yay. Having a food source is fantastic. Here's the current view outside my Cyclops. Can see the base down there. A very bright blue. All right. So, if I'm going to go to the Great Reef, I'm a pro gamer, not a hardcore gamer. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. So, I want to say that where to go? I'm looking at it. Here we go. The Grand Reef biome is underneath the floating island, the rendezvous point. So I wonder if I can just take my sea moth there. Okay. Let me eat a little bit more here. Fill up. And then plant that. Okay. The difference between hardcore and pro would be hardcore gamer could beat Elden Ring hitless. Yeah, not me. While a pro could beat it with a really crappy weapon or without meta building. Gotcha. Nice. Alright, so I have the marker here for the rendezvous point. So actually, right now, before I go any further, I'm going to save. Just in case. And then we'll continue our journey here. And then Grounded 2, let's go! Yeah, it's gotten some updates. Oh, you bought it day one that it came out? Nice. Just haven't played it. I know some streamers that have been doing a playthrough of it as like a collab. Okay. There's so much blue. Alright. So. I don't know if I need to... Let's see. I don't know... Wait a second. Does it say... I don't have a location depth. I just have wreck edge of Grand Reef biome is all I've got. Haven't played since before the tarantula boss. It was so fun. It'd be cool to play the grounded games. I'd check them out. Okay, I don't see any wreck. Oh, wait. Well, look at that. Here's a wreck. Alright, so I am going to save here. And then I need to get out. I need to repair this. Okay. And then... I don't know if this is the wreck that I need to be at. Or not. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. I've already been here. Darn. Well, that doesn't do me any good now, does it? Fudge! No! Man, I've already been here. What? Ow. Oh, wow. I have already been here. In Grounded 2, it's much more fair, especially with parrying. Oh, interesting. Okay. I wonder if I need, like, the propulsion cannon to get this out of the way so I can go in here. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Oh. Wait a second. Is there stuff back there? Uh-oh. Help me, I got in and I can't get out. There we go. A little scary. Whew. Have fist weapons? Oh, like, brass knuckles. Sort of thing? Okay, that's the rendezvous point. I wonder if I could find another wreck. Exactly, okay. Cool. Alright, there's some blue ball biome stuff. I don't know where this wreck is that I'm supposed to be looking for. Huh. I should probably go down there. At some point. Wow, it's like really dark. Ooh, are these deep shrooms? They are! Let's go! I finally found some deep whoa. No touchy. Okay. Ooh. Cool. It's kind of neat in here. Okay. Mine. I don't know how many of these I need. But I'm gonna take a decent amount of them. Because, yes. Okay. Scan some stuff. Goodness. Nice. Alright, my inventory is full. Let's go. Alright, so. Okay, yeah, I've got quite a bit here. Hopefully it's enough. Man, it got dark. Holy crapola. Oh, jeez. That scared me. Alright. Cool. Let's go back to base. Yee. The game slows down. Wait, currently playing... Oh, hi, Leviathan! Cool glasses, and I couldn't remember what they did. Then an explosion happened, and I immediately went, of course it does. The game slows down when things explode. Like in the movies, nice. Here's slow-mo of your explosion. Enjoy. It's so dark. Oh my goodness. All right. Finally got some deep shrooms. So yay. Oh, I did it again. Turn the lights off. And then, Cosmo, you can't be there, buddy. I love you, but no. You can lie down there. Lie down. You gonna lie down?
Aboard, Captain.
Okay. Hold on. That was the cat's foot running into my mouse. What are you doing in my bedroom? Shut off the lights. Oh no. Hi, hello, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so what did I need deep shrooms for? I needed them for something. Let's see if we can figure out what. Alright. So that's the MK2. I've fully upgraded the sea moth depth. Let's see. I have the drill arm. What did I need deep shrooms for? Was it this? Was it this? Ah, it was this. Alright, so I need salt deposits. So let me make some space in my inventory here. Ooh, not by going in there. Alright. Let's drop all of this stuff. There we go. And then we'll grab some salt. Or all of the salt in this case in my locker. And whoa! Excuse you. Alright. Oh, that's right. That thing sucks up a lot of power. And it's nighttime right now. So... Alright. So I could just go to the... Okay. One thing that I don't like of how they've set things up in this game is that every time you come back into the game and you use your sea glide for the first time, it pops up this map automatically. I don't like that. Me no likey. I wish it would stay off. Okay. Here we go. I don't know how many of those I need. Alright, and then I do need polyaniline. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a second one of these. Alright, so then I need gold. And I'm pretty sure I've emptied out, well, except for that. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Oh, and look at that, it's daytime. Alright. So now I need to go back and grab some gold. And then I can make the polyaniline. And then I need that for a recipe or two. Alright. Here we go. So then... not in there. Let's grab some gold. Alright. Okay. Now. Let's see. So I've got one of these, and I've got one of these. Now. I don't need any of that. That's food. Alright. So... wait a minute. The fins. These. So I need polyaniline for these. Okay. And then... there's the fins, which I've already got. And then the wiring kit. So the wiring kit... just needs silver. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need to stop pressing escape. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so silver. And then... wiring kit. And then... huh? Oh, right. I need the fins. So... wait, how do I do that? Wait, do I go to the modification thing? I almost pressed escape again. Okay. So... do I unequip that? And then... there we go. Yeah. Here we are. And then... nice. So now I can charge my whatever tool I'm holding in my hand while I swim. Let's go. Alright. So there's the deep shroom. And then... we've got the furled papyrus. And the violet bow. Very nice. Alright. So that's fins done. Yay! Alright. What else did I need? Done. 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 Prawn suit torpedo arm? Hello. Goodness. Alright. This, I believe I have on. No, I don't. What the fudge? Wait a minute. So I need 4 lithium plus this. So let's see. Let me put the salt away. Don't need that. Lead. I have 3 lithium. Okay, so I need 1 more lithium. I'll put away the deep shroom as well. Okay. And then let's see. Nice. Cool. Alright, so lithium, if I go back to... I want to say if I go back to Life Pod 19, I should find lithium there. I think. We're about to find out. Alright. Down we go. There's so much empty space here. Alrighty. Then down we go. Alright, and I'm looking for lithium. Lithium. Oh, I could also go to the mushroom. Ooh! E. There we go. Ta-da! Very nice. Alright. So I grabbed more lithium than I needed. Awesome! Let's go! Alright. Goodness, we gotta go high up. We'll go this way. There we go. And then down we go. Here we are. Nice. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So I needed the lithium for what? What did I need it for? Oh, right. This. Okay. So that means I need to take off you. And then we go here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, duh. I'm like, why isn't it? Hello? One of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Max oxygen, baby. Heck yeah. Let's go. Yay! So now I can be in the water for 180 seconds. Yippee! Okay. Making one advancement at a time. Let's go. Cosmo has now finally decided to lay on the desk with me. Hi, buddy. He did get down, but then he came back up. Hello. Poor guy. He's getting better little by little, but still not fully there. Huh, buddy. Okay. So, I still need this recipe, and the recipe is at a wreck at the edge of the Grand Reef biome. Now, what I understand to be the Grand Reef biome, well, okay, so I said this earlier, that the Grand Reef biome was under the floating islands. However, could the Grand Reef biome actually be at the other island? At the mountain island where you go, that it has like the gun facility that shoots down your ship and the other ship that comes to rescue you? Is that the Grand Reef biome? Because if it is, then I was going in the complete opposite direction that I needed to find said recipe. And then once I discover and make that, I'll then need to discover the next depth module for the Cyclops, MK2. And then I have Kyanite is in inactive lava zone. I don't even know where inactive lava zone is. Although I could possibly get to it via the Lost River. I don't know. Maybe not. Nickel ore is in Lost River. Crystalline is in Lost River. Deep shroom is also in Lost River. I found a cave, though, that had that, so yay. There's also a tree cove of Lost River. Whatever that means. Apparently that's a predator-free spot in the Lost River. That's interesting to note. And that was for nickel ore. So it'd be interesting to see if I could find that. Come across that. I love predator-free zones. Not having to worry about death. Imminent death. Or being warped. / death. Would be fantastic. Okay, so a lot of these, the Lost River is required. So I wonder if I could take my Cyclops and just make my way there, and then use the Cyclops as my point of operations, my base of operations, basically. I'm not sure taking the sea moth would be super helpful, because the sea moth can only go 900 meters deep. Well, I mean, the Cyclops can only go like 500 meters deep at this point, so the sea moth could take me even deeper. But at this point, via vehicle, I can only get... Wow. Man, I can't get very much via vehicle. I just have to basically swim. That kind of sucks. That's not very good. Not having the prawn kind of sucks. So, but trying to get my prawn back means that I have to go back to the disease research facility because that's where it is, which means the possibility of running into warpers again because they're around that area. And that's not great. Because the reason why they're the reason why my prawn is stuck down there, because I got warped and then basically warped immediately right after that and died. Very unfortunate. For moi. How to tackle this? I gotta think. Man, yeah, unless I basically just do a lot of swimming with my sea glide to try to get stuff. It would also help to know, like, I've been near lava spouts. I'm not exactly sure that that was a lava zone, though. So I'm not exactly sure how to get to an inactive lava zone. I would prefer doing an inactive lava zone versus an active lava zone. Because apparently there's both in this game. And I would like to avoid the active one if I can. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. First of all, how much salt do I have? I have 5 salt. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... Oh my gosh, I did it again. So, if I, oh, brother. Turn off the lights. Okay. So, I need 5 fish. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Wow, this is so much oxygen, you guys. So much oxygen. Is this 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So I need one more. Come here. Come here. Thank you. 5. Alright, and then that'll give me some cure food at least. Food that'll last. Okay. So we'll go ahead and make this up. And then here we go. So I've got 4 of these. And 1 of these. Nice. Okay. So, I got a decent amount of cured food. I've got some water to save on those supplies. I'm going to eat from this instead. Okay. And then... Come on. Replant. Very nice. Alright. Put that in the food bin. I don't need that. Okay. So. Let's see. I guess basically... I can't believe I'm gonna try to do this. I must be nuts. Alright. I have that particular save point. So... actually, you know what? I kind of need to take the sea moth. To be able to have a point of oxygen when I go down deeper. Because I can at least have it between 800 and 900 meters down as a point of being able to regain oxygen. Okay. I am not in a great spot, you guys. Getting my prawn either, well, okay. It's either I try to get my prawn back, or I just make myself a whole new other prawn, basically. Which would kind of suck, because that's more resources and whatnot that I'd have to get, make a whole new other prawn, yada yada yada. That's not great. Do I need to make myself a whole new other prawn? Would that be easier? Mayhaps? Because if I go into the Lost River via my sea moth, I still could get warped. Because the only thing that they can't warp me out of is the Cyclops. They can warp me out of the sea moth and the prawn. What to do, what to do, what to do. And this is why I am not a pro gamer. Because I have a hard time making these kinds of decisions, not knowing what to do, possibly lacking confidence. It's not great. Let's see. What do I want to do? I wonder if I don't want to make a prawn, put the sea moth on the Cyclops, get myself at least to the entrance below the floating island, the rendezvous point. That rendezvous point? No, not that one. Wait, yeah. And that floating island, go below it with the Cyclops and the sea moth, then park the Cyclops, take the sea moth, go deeper, then from there I can make my way with the sea glide to try to get from the sea moth to the prawn suit. And hopefully not get worked. Yes, no, maybe? Yes, no, maybe? Okay, so there is the Cyclops. So, there you are.
Captain, all systems online.
Okay. So, wow. Huh? Okay. So let's see. We turn the engine on.
Powering up.
And then we need to turn it around to face the rendezvous point. Okay. Now, hold on a moment.
Engine powering down.
I want to... Let's see. Oh, cool. I do have stuff in here. Ooh, salt, first aid. Good, 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 good. Okay. Ooh, even more stuff. Some acid shroom. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So now I need the other important stuff from my base. Okay. So. And boy, is there a lot of it. Okay. So. I can drop off some of the water and food as well in the Cyclops. So I don't carry all of that in my inventory. There we go. So, food. Or not. Okay, this is not food. And then... let's see. I'm gonna take this... oh, wait a minute. There we go. That out. There we go. And some waters. We'll call that good. And then let's see. We'll put in here. Where is that stuff? Okay. And then that. And okay. And so much stuff. That's the food. Oh my gosh. That's full. There we go. Okay. I can make more storage on this side. So hold on. I need... and then I can make a storage unit. A wall locker. Another wall locker. Let's go. Okay. And then... oops. Thank you. There. And then... I'm gonna come upstairs. There we go. And then eat. Okay, that one's full. Go back this way. And then there it is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. I have extra seats. Ooh, I want to bring these batteries with me. Batteries are very important. Alright. And then... I keep doing that. Plenty of titanium. I might make another locker with that, actually. Because I have a lot of stuff. Although there was that, like, locker that I think required quartz. If that gives me even more storage... oops. There we go. Ooh, it's kind of big. Let's see. Can I fit it in here somewhere? Is the question. Ooh. Possibly. There was a green spot. Where were you? There we go. There. And then unload all of this stuff in there. That can hold a decent amount of stuff. Nice. Let's go. I'm a fan of that. All right. So there's just the seeds for the food, although I guess I can take those. Nothing in there. So that's 2 that are empty. 3 that are empty. 4 that are empty. They're all empty! Let's go! Yippee! Okay, I've got nothing in here. And then I've got those. So a couple more salt and a couple more water. Very nice. And then, as you can see, the power is slowly going up. It was at 93%. And then it was at 94, and now it's at 95.
Welcome
So,
aboard.
yay for the fins.
All systems online.
Let's see. I'll put that stuff in here. And then... Okay. And maybe that as well. And then... I'll put the other stuff in this locker up here. So salt and the seeds, because that's right there. So makes sense. All right. Ooh. Okay, I'm at 80 and 85. I've got a few waters on me. Ooh. Although I should maybe get more waters. Just in case. I do well, let's see. So... I have these 4... And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 waters plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cured fish plus whatever fish I kill and eat instantly because of my thermal blade. So I might be okay. I might be okay. Okay, where? There you are. Wrong button. Let's go ahead and grab a... Whoa! Speedy Gonzales. Alright. And then... Oh, it's not working. Okay. And then... There we go. Okay. Gonna make myself one more thing of cured food. Okay. And now my Sea Glide is 100% powered. Let's go. Oh wait, that's cooked food. Do I not have the... Oh. I don't have the salt on me. Oops. And now it's daytime, so... Whoops-a-daisy! Wait, was the salt on the Cyclops? Alright. Not there. There it is. Man, not having to worry about the battery anymore on this thing because of the fins. That's nice. That's very nice. There we go. That's better. Alright, so that gives me one more thing of food. So that's good. $39, 40% water, salt 79%, 80%. Okay. It's getting there. All right. Hello, Leviathan. I wonder. Wait, did I not scan the whole Leviathan? There we go. Okay. Anything else? Ooh. Ow. Nice. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. 1, 2. Put that in there. So that gives me 6 things of food. Other than what I can kill and instantly eat with my knife. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 water. 3 first aid. Plus the food on board, the plants also help with my H2O level, my hydration level. So that's good. Why am I at 93% health? What happened? Did I... Interesting. Okay. Give myself a little bit more space. Okay. And then we've got the red warrant and the regress shell. Nice. Okay. So, think it's finally time to make the trek. So here we go.
Engine powering up.
Yay! Alright, so we're gonna make our way to this rendezvous point, the floating island. Finally. I'm a little bit slow, I know this, but as long as I'm actually making progress and moving forward, that's the part that matters, right? Right. Get myself a little bit lower than the surface here. Okay, we're getting there. Let's see, we're at... Oh, boy. We can definitely stand to go lower. Okay. So here's the island. Okay, so now we're below the floating island. And then all we need to do is go deeper. Actually, let me go to a camera. Oh, and it happens to be the correct camera. Oops. Okay, so there's a warper. Bleh. Bleh. I don't like you. You're not very nice. Okay, so. Okay, we're at just over 200 meters. So I'm gonna go this way because we've got kind of a shelf right by us. So, okay, so this is better. Oops, wrong button. All right, now let's go deeper. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, so we're at A little over 300. Oh, hi. Hello. You're like right in my face. Maybe let's not. Maybe let's not. Okay. Let's see what we've got over here. And then... Okay. We'll go down a little bit deeper. Okay, we're facing this way. Well, there's another warper. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And then we can go down. Hold on. Okay, maybe. Ugh. Okay, there's a warper right there, which is not fantastic. Alright. It's not very happy. Oh. Oh, backing up would be a really bad idea. Maybe let's move forward. Actually. Hope I have enough space to turn around. Looks like I do. Okay, yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. A little bit more free over here. Okay. Now how deep am I? 392. Whew. Okay.
Engine powering down.
All right. So then we'll do that. Okay. So I'm below the floating islands. Yay. Let's see. I am biome. I am in the Grand Reef biome. Okay. Cool. Grand Reef biome. Okay. So don't worry about that. Every time I press F1, it wants to go back to my chatting screen. So I have to press F1 to turn that particular menu on and off, but then also get you guys back to the game screen. All right, so Grand Reef biome means that the MK1 recipe is nearby in a wreck. I don't know where though. So that's kind of a problem. The Grand Reef biome, though, is not the same thing as the Lost River. And I don't know if exploring, like, to go to my... Where is it? Where's the icon? There you are. My prawn suit. I don't know if that whole biome is called the Grand Reef or if it's called the Lost River. Now, I want to say that the place where you can go deep down that's near the other island that has the Pew Pew facility, that mountain island, nearby there you can go deeper. I don't know if that's like, oh, I think that is the Lost River. So that is the opposite direction of where I'm at right now. And maybe the Lost River can get you to the entrance to the Grand Reef, i.e. what is down below. Hi? That's a Leviathan. That was a Leviathan. Gimme. Gimme. Where are you? Is that a ghost Leviathan? Or... Wait, is that the Emperor Leviathan that I've been hearing about? Ooh. Wait, it's gotta be one of those two. Look at that. Wow. It's not mad that I'm here with my Cyclops. Which is cool. Dang. Nice. I wish it would come closer, but like not get mad at me and attack me. You know what I mean? So I can see it up closer. Okay, so now my question is, when I power this thing up and I start moving, is it gonna come after me? Let's hope not. Okay.
Engine powering up.
And we're just gonna go straight up. You don't perceive me. Okay. And then we move this away. Alright, so basically what I'm gonna want to do then is go the other direction to the other island. And then go down over there and see what I can find. Okay. Oh, I'm very slowly going up. That's interesting. Hmm. Alrighty. Getting there. It's a long ways away. Okay, now wait a second. That's the life pod, though. Which means... the base is gonna be somewhere over here. Hi, Stalker. Let's see. Yeah, here's the red grass. Oh, and there's my base. Let's go. Yay! Okay.
Engine powering down.
Nice.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Okay, no radio message. Whoa! Okay. So, we'll take the salt. The water's still going. Alright, and then speaking of that... fill that up. And then... eat those. And then... alright, we plant one. And then we eat the others. Very nice. I have no clue what goes here. Okay. So Lost River means I need to go that way. To the other island and then go down. And see what I can find over there. I might... I'm not sure about this, but I might be able to find an inactive lava zone over there, maybe? But then the Lost River contains the nickel ore that I need, the crystalline that I need. I've already got deep shrooms, so that's fine. And I need to find an inactive lava zone for that kyanite. Okay. So. Actually. I put anything in here? I put salt in here. Double check all of these. We're good. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Salt. Actually, wait a minute. Grab that again. 1, 2. Oh, but I can only fit 1 in there. Well. Well. Fine. Okay. So then we go
Engine powering
up to the surface. And then okay, so there's the Aurora. So that's the one that we need to get to. Okay. So there we go. Oops. We can sink under the water a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we're making our way to this cloud. That's the other main island. Oh, look, there's a stalker in the water. Oh, some kelp. I might have run into stuff. Oops. Let's maybe do a little finagling here. Okay, and then there we go. Although it's still saying that our health is good. Okay, so there's the cloud. There's life pod 3. Getting there. Okay, signs of bad fishy. Mean fishy. Okay. So there's the island. There she be. Alright. So there's the island wall. Now, when we're at said island, if we go one of those warpers again, southwest. So there's south. And then southwest. Okay. While also going down. So let's see. Make sure I'm still going southwest. Okay. I want to say this should get me to the Lost River. Okay. And then... Okay, so there's floating islands. So now, if I do this, which again... Okay, underwater islands is the biome. Okay, not exactly Lost River. So I'm going to press F1 again, which means you guys are going to go back to the chatting screen. Okay. So... see, and then there's my... okay. Ooh, not sure that's helpful. Okay, this is kelp. This is not Lost River. Let's take a look at the camera. I don't know if this is maybe too far south. I am still going southwest. I'm gonna press F1 again. Okay, so I am at the grassy plateaus. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep that on. Switch you guys back. Ooh, let's go a little bit more this way. It does slowly bring you up over time, which is interesting. Okay, but now I'm kind of parallel with my life pod. So this seems like this might be too far south. Safe shallows. Okay. So I'm gonna turn around northeast to go back. That's east. There's the cloud. So we're gonna go back. And I'm gonna try to go down at that floating like underwater islands and see like if I go further down underneath the islands, does that change my location to like Lost River or whatever? Okay. This should get me back. To the islands. Or island. Okay. Are we getting there? We're getting there. Alrighty. There's the kelp. Ah, there's the island. We were a little bit off. But thankfully. Okay. So here's the island. Maybe we weren't super far off it. Anyways. Okay. So here's the island. So yay. And then if we turn it around. Stop beeping at me. That's west. Okay. So similar thing, but when I see that ravine going down, we need to go down it, actually. Alright. So, first of all, let's take care of our hunger and hydration. And then, let's see. Two in there. One in there. More nummies. Okay. And it's dark. And I don't want the lights on. The lights, I'm not sure how super helpful the lights are anyways. So. Oh, they might be a little bit helpful. I don't know, man. Alright, let's... We're at least moving in the direction I want to move in. Okay. So then there's the floating islands. So then the thing to test would it be actually to go in the floating islands and go down. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Twice over. Okay. And then we go down some more. Still saying the underwater islands. Okay. And then if I go down some more. Meh. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna go up a little bit. And then... Ooh. Okay. Now, it is definitely still saying the underwater islands and not changing. Ooh, that was close. I wonder. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Okay, we're at 248, so we're about halfway through the depth that we can go with the Cyclops. Okay. Let's move it a little bit. Okay, it's still saying underwater islands. Gotta make sure I don't go too deep. Okay, we'll call it right about there. Okay. And it's still saying the underwater islands. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily change just by going down. All right. Ooh. I don't know if me going through, though, is going to have me run into things I don't want to run into. And that's me being a scaredy cat. Like the Reaper. I don't want to run into him. And what direction? I'm going north. So that's going to lead me into Reaper territory. Oops. Wrong direction. there's one of those guys. Definitely don't want to run into him. Not touchy. Ooh. Oh, this is the blood kelp zone. Oh. So this is what the blood kelp zone is? I thought it was going to be like a whole bunch of red kelp. Apparently not. Interesting. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save it again. Before I do more exploring. Okay, I'm going west. I'm not sure I know where this lost river is. I might have to do some research on Lost River in order to be able to find it. Oh, wow. Okay. Unique. Oh, geez, that scared me. Oh, we've got some, like, mushroom forest stuff. In fact, we are at the mushroom forest. Okay, then. I wonder if this is the same mushroom forest that I've been going to, because there is that big wreck. And I remember exploring a big wreck. So this is interesting. Okay. Now I'm in grassy plateaus. So that mushroom forest biome does not last for very long. Oh, there's another wreck down there. Interesting. Okay. Hello, Leviathans. Wow, they're all like close together, especially the two of them. Well, that wasn't, that was two very not fruitful expeditions back to back. Unfortunately. Alright. If my life pod is there, my base is gonna be like around there. Alright. I'll have to see how badly this thing... Well, no, this is telling me that there's no damage, I think. There's the slow rising to the surface. Alright, I am going to do this again. There we go. Get that off my screen. This thing moves so slow. Alright. Oh, hi, Stalker. Alright, so if my life pod is there... My base is right over here. Oops. There she is. We'll sink my Cyclops a little bit further down this time. Be a little bit closer to the entrance. Alright. Power it down. Nice. Oh boy, my hydration level is not at a good spot. Okay. There we go. That's better. Do I have any more seeds? No, I don't. Okay. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay. That's better. Out the hatch.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Alright. Well, at least I've made some advancements. I've got the fully upgraded oxygen tank. I now know what the Grand Reef biome is. Need to figure out how to get to the Lost River. And possibly if that even shows up as a biome. Still need to figure out where the either inactive or active lava biome is. I was able to find deep shrooms. This is good. But I'm really needing to get to that Lost River. Yeah. That's the biggie. And I don't want to keep doing failed expeditions in trying to find it. So I think I am... Hold on a second. Here we go. I think I'm going to call it here for today. There we go. And I've got some things to consider as far as Subnautica goes. So stay tuned. I have some thoughts. So yeah. So stay tuned as far as development with Subnautica goes. I have some things to consider and possibly follow through with. Yeah. Anyway, tomorrow, what do I have? Oh, I have a horror stream tomorrow. Oh boy. Another psychological horror game called The 18th Attic. I have seen gameplay of this before. I have not played it myself before. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That could be interesting. And yeah, until then, I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening. Actually, you know what? We'll see. I might be doing a gorilla stream. Maybe. So turn on your notifications. Something might come up. Yeah. So whether that happens or tomorrow happens, either way, I will see you soon. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening, wherever you may be in the world, or whenever you happen to be watching this. And don't forget to read a book. All right? Bye-bye.